Hey everyone. Um, so as I sit down right now to make this video, I am still in absolute shock at this news. Um, Even though I heard about this like a half hour ago or give or take before sitting down to do this, it it just I'm still shocked at it. And if I end up sounding like a fool or if I stutter a little bit, which is stuff that I hate doing in videos, you know, so what? This is a one take ordeal, and I want to be as genuine as I possibly can here. But not only shock, um, you know, I come to you guys with a heavy heart in this video, as I'm sure all of you were feeling the same thing right now. But of course, I'm talking about Golden Blue Dude. He passed away last night unexpectedly. I just got the news, like I said, about a half hour ago at the time of shooting this video, and I didn't believe it at first. I thought maybe it was just like a cruel prank or something like that, but no, it was real. Uh, Chris passed away last night, and this wow, it sucks. It really does. You know, he he was such a good dude, an amazing dude. And look, I'm not gonna sit here and make it out to be like me and Ben and Chris were best friends who always talked and always shot the breeze and shared deep secrets and all that. No, it wasn't anything like that. But that respect was definitely there between us. Of course, Chris had a very entertaining YouTube channel. When I first saw his channel, I was hooked on it. The topics that he would talk about and the different theories and scenarios that he would play out with different things. He was entertaining. He was very entertaining, and I enjoyed watching his content. But even though I didn't know a ton about him and his personal life, and same with Ben. And I'm not trying to speak for Ben here, but you'll see that in just a second here on this video. I didn't need to know a ton about him to tell what kind of person that he was. I mean, this guy, you couldn't ask for a nicer or a more genuine guy, or a guy that had the kind of heart that he did. Chris was a great guy, and this one example, this one thing is all that I needed to know about him. We were fortunate enough to have Chris here on our show one time, and if you guys haven't seen that, it's in our this is not a plug, but just the videos here on our channel. Make sure to go check it out. But he was an absolute blast to talk to. And the genuine part of him, just for doing that one thing alone to come on our show, that's not all I needed to know about what kind of person he was. The fact that, he is this rapidly growing channel who's putting out some great content, on the rise really quick. And of course, that took up a lot of his time. But the fact that he would take some time to come on our show, which, let's face it, this channel really isn't that big. But the fact that someone of his, for lack of a better term, caliber, someone who has a channel that's rising really fast, would take that time to come be on our show, that said a lot about his character. I mean, despite the fact not really talking to him on a more personal level, and I'm talking like behind the scenes and all that. You couldn't ask for a nicer person. The world needs more people like that. And but even though we didn't really talk behind the scenes, Ben and I would still comment on his videos. We would show up occasionally on a live chat of his. he would show up on ours and leave comments on our channel and stuff. And yeah, the guy was a class act all the way. And, you know, really shocked at this news. I don't know. I don't exactly know what happened. But I did see right as I hit the record button, I saw that that his family was going to post something on his channel later tonight. So I'll have to make sure to be able to check that out whenever that gets posted. And just so you guys know, obviously Ben isn't here because those of you who regularly follow us, you know that we have different work schedules. I work during the day, he works at night. But he did have something to leave, so here's that right now from that he recorded at work.
Hey everybody, it's Irish Benjamin57, and unfortunately I am at work and Sean and I cannot make a video together. But I wanted to send my condolences to Chris's family. Chris, aka a Golden Blue Dude. It's with a heavy heart that I say that we found out that Golden Blue Dude passed away last night. And he was an absolutely amazing dude, took everything with a smile on his face. He never got flustered. He never got upset. He had the thickest skin of any of us YouTubers that blog, if you will, college football. And the fact that he is gone is absolutely devastating. And I wish I could be there with Sean, but I cannot. So this is kind of my little, here's my condolences and my little tribute to Golden Blue Dude. I will definitely be putting on Country Roads when I finish up my shift tonight. Fly high, Golden Blue Dude. Fly high.
So there you go. There's really not much left to say. I could go on and on about how nice of a guy he was. But yeah, this is a big blow for the community for sure. He had a lot of, I would have to say that the favorite videos that he put out that I really enjoyed were his thoughts on how college football conference realignment was going to go. And we actually in our videos took some inspiration from some of the stuff that he talked about. And conference realignment, that was a big one. That's something that I like to talk about. So whenever you heard us talk about conference realignment, a lot of it was based off of stuff that he had just put in a video recently. He was also nice enough one time to, you guys all know my rants about how I feel about bowl game names. He actually used some made up bowl posters that I had done in a video of his, I think it was last year or the year before, I forget. And I thought that was really nice of him to do that. So there's really not much left that I can say. Our thoughts and prayers go out to Chris's family. And, again, this is just a big, big loss for the college football community on here. So I guess one thing I can say, too, to the family, and this is from, an Irish prayer, may God hold you guys in the palm of his hand, and may he be with you at this really difficult time. Yeah, Chris was definitely a guy that I would have liked to have met in person. Unfortunately, I won't get that chance, but I know that someday I will get the chance to talk to him and meet him. Upstairs, of course, I'm talking about. But all I know is heaven just got one heck of a nice guy and a genuine guy. So that's really all I can say for now. Chris, thank you for all the memories that you left all of us here on YouTube. And may you rest in peace, man. Country roads.